Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, we survived a camping trip, rather wet, rather soggy. Child soon recovered when she realised that she was going to go surfing, so all was good in the world. Right, I am back to share with you this journal. Now, I've been playing around with the rounded spines, as you know, so I thought, right, okay, let's give it a go with fabric. So I have to say, people, if you want to give the rounded spine a go, try it with fabric. It is so much more forgiving than paper. It was actually quite easy to do. So this one, I don't normally give my journals names. I'm British. We don't go in for that type of thing normally. But this one is a bit like faded elegance. That was the look I was trying to go for. It on the outside anyway. Inside is very bright and very vibrant, but I do like a contrast. So what we've got is a normal size, so 6 by 8 3/4 with a 2-inch spine. On the front, I've sort of made them a bit like tiles. So they are 3D, they are printed off and then backed onto some chipboard. We've got loads of little fussy cut butterflies and some gilding wax to show up the embossed relief underneath. 10 fastener, the spine, like I say, rounded. This is a big one. I got a bit carried away with this. There's just under 200 pages in this. I couldn't decide what to do with the spine. I thought, okay, faded elegance. A lot of the old books, especially like places like the Bodleian Library down in one of the unis, have these kind of gold bands around them. And I thought, yeah, okay, we'll give that a go. I really like that look. And then plain, albeit distressed on the back. I thought, okay, to keep it in, or rather in keeping, we'll use a bit of gold trim. Well, ribbon, a bit of organza ribbon I've got. So we go inside. Right, I did say this was bright. It's spring, summer, early summer perhaps. So proper botanical. So Bongai, if you're watching, there we go. I did say I had to have a bit of a diversion, a bit of a detour into travel journals, but I would be back. So I made up a load of these tags because I've used my kit collage as like the filler pages, if you like. So I thought, okay, I'll make some tags up, and I was going to glue them in, and then thought, oh, I don't know. I know because I use plain paper that a lot of people use them for journaling or for sketching in. So I thought, you know what, I'll put these in as tags. So there are 4 of these and a couple of other different things, and then you can decide where you want to put them. Now that on the top, that's been sat on my desk for ages, and I thought, well, the colours go quite nicely. So put that in. Right, so we have, those of you that have watched other videos of mine and my botanical ones will know that I've been taking apart a book by a chap called Bennington and his English countryside. This I found while we were actually away, and it's watercolours by the same gentleman, and they are stunning. I just love the colours. So we have these. We have an English countryside, one of the old books that I've got. Some die cuts, because I wanted something different. So it's like, okay. Tags. Artie Mays, that's the other paper I've used, but I've used about 3 or 4 different kits. So I will put a link to Artie Mays' shop below the video, and then you can go and have a look around. She's got some wonderful stuff on there. So we have digi-stamping. Christ, I've been on holiday and I can't remember a thing. Watermark centre pages. That's the back of the Artie Mays kit. Little fabric pocket. Back of that wonderful watercolour paintings. Some die cuts. Side pockets or tuck. I did warn you it was going to be bright. Hessian pocket with a couple of little lace trims. I was having a play round and came up with a couple of coin envelopes, possibly. I've got a wax seal on as a closure. They are empty. This journal weighs nearly 1 kilo on its own. So I put in minimal amount of tags, I'm afraid. Now I really like the way this turned out. This is normal craft paper and I've just done a black print over the top of it. And that I'm really pleased with. Folded it over. A lot of sewing in this journal. That's another Artie Mays page. Edith Holden. This one's actually out of a book called Non-Flowering Plants. But I just like the bright colours. I thought it fitted in well. A Foot in England's. That's a 1930s book, I think I've got. That's die cut. These are from 49 and West, 49 and South. Oh, I really ought to write these down. I'll put it in the description below. I just love the colours, and so were the butterflies. They were from the same kit. This is from my kit, the collage kit that's in my shop. Hence why I've gone for a very sort of pastel colours. Centre page, 7 signatures altogether. Back of the papers. Edith Holden, a bit more die cut. Artie Mays page. This is the back of that. Brown paper. It does look very striking. That's a corner tuck. What are we on there? 3rd signature. That's another one of the tags that I've made. It's actually, they do come out, these tags do. Like I say, they were originally intended to be stuck onto a page. And then I couldn't decide which pages. So I've left that up to the viewer. That's an Artie Mays page. That one I know is Spring, Blooming Spring, because I love that kit. Die cuts, card, that's part of my collage kit. Some more of the Bennington's watercolours. They've actually got poems in as well. So it's like a double. Oh, wow. That's English Countryside, I think that book is. That's the centre page. All these centre pages are faint enough for you to be able to write over. Poem on the back of the... Oh, lovely. Side tuck. Back of line. Note card. Back of the Artie Mays page, there's another die cut. Middle signature or 4th one. Another one of the coin envelopes. This is that 49 and West paper. I'm pretty sure it's 49 and West. 49 and Market. I am so sorry. Another little wax seal. Hessian pocket with some applique. And that's the 49 and Market paper. That's out of my collage kit. Edith Holden, some more of the non-flowering flowers, fungi. Die cut, Now this is a paper bag. It is empty. Printed on that. And yeah, really pleased with the way these have turned out. That's actually a belly band on the back. But because I've gone a bit OTT with the pages, I'm afraid it doesn't have a tab. Artie Mouse paper. And centre the full signature. That's another belly band on the back of the bag. With the black and white print. And the back of the pages. Another die cut. Back of one of the collage kit. And the 5th signature. So we have another one of these tags. I was actually really pleased with the way they've come out. You could say they would look good stuck somewhere. I just couldn't decide where. So, took that one into there. Another one of the Benningtons with another poem. Now this is a 1910 book from the old English country, well, from exploring around the coast, and this is near Bath, so not far from where I live actually, in the deepest, darkest Somerset. I can assure you it doesn't look like that anymore. Die cuts, tag, Artie Mays page, side tuck. Another one of my collage page kit pages. Centre of the 5th signature. Fabric pockets. Artie Mays. Another die cut. Oh, lovely pictures. And the 6th signature. I love these colours. And the last of the coin pockets. Same again, wax seal to hold it up. They are, as I said, all empty. And this one, another applique flower with a bit of gold trim in the middle. This is that 49 and market page. So that are my collage kits. Die cuts, Edith Holden. Stream and streamside plants. There you go. That's a side tuck. Another one of the craft papers. A little pocket in the back. That's an Artie Mays page. On the centre. I think it was the colours that, even though there's no flowers, just because there's no flowers doesn't mean it can't be a botanical. Well, I think so. No, that's Tim Holt's paper. Just thinking. The die cuts. And the last signature. So another one of the collage tags. Actually, it probably looks better like that. Yeah, I went a bit mad with the fussy cutting. There we go. Tag, that's another page out of the collage kit. More die cuts, another Artie Mays page. Pretty sure that's Dragonfly Dreams. side tuck, another page out of the watercolour book. Some more, excuse me, English countryside, centre, over back of the Arty Maze, fabric pockets. You fed up with me yet? Back of my kit, die cuts, and the back pages, my maker's mark. Excuse me. So there we go, one quite meaty, like I say, just under 200 pages altogether, not including all the book pages and what have you. So thank you very much for watching. I will list all the papers, and this will be for sale in my shop. I will make a listing of it, and I hope to speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.